Yo, what up YouTube? It's your boy Anto. Welcome back to another Madden Ultimate Team video. Episode number, hold on, wait. Is it episode number 90? It is. Now today guys, I have some moves to make and I think you guys are gonna enjoy these moves. I was on Twitter last night. I put a poll out there. If you guys were on Twitter at the time and you actually voted, you guys know what I'm talking about. But look, we're one win away from making the playoffs. So hopefully today that happens. We'll actually go out there and play one game. There's a receiver that is going to be exiting my team, and unfortunately, it is Odell Beckham. Odell Beckham is usually a favorite, but like I said, I've been saying this a lot. I want to bring fresh content for you guys. Rookie of the Year, I've been using him for a while, even though he hasn't been getting that many touchdowns. I mean, it's all my fault, right? Like I'll point the fingers at me. But still, guys, I want to bring in new receivers for you guys. And we're going to go ahead and hit up the auction block. Now, one thing is that this isn't a new receiver, but I've never really used him. And that is Herman Moore. Like, have I ever brought this guy to my team? And if I did, I don't think I used him a lot. Now, I can't recall, but this card here, nothing too crazy. Like, we're already used to 100 stats all across, but having a 6'4" receiver is going to be kind of dope. We already have Mike Evans, and we already used Calvin Johnson for like half the year. So why not bring in a guy like Herman Moore, which we hardly have used? So Odell Beckham, in his spot, I put Andre Reed. Herman Moore is going to be receiver number 2. I got rid of my center and my left guard, which you guys have been commenting. So for the center spot, I went out there and brought in Travis Frederick. You can't go wrong with a Travis Frederick. And one thing about this is, like, I definitely could have gotten a better center, but I just have a thing about not spending close to $1 million on offensive line. Like, look at Steve Hutchinson. You think I'm going to drop $700K for Steve Hutchinson? No. So instead, I did go out there and get an Evan Mathis. This is still an upgrade from the regular Ultimate Legend Steve Hutchinson that I had. And if you look at the offensive line, if you look at the rest of my starting offense, everyone is officially 100. Well, 99 overall. Next up on defense, I am getting rid of Bobby Wagner. I told you guys I did a poll on Twitter. It was such a close poll. 514 votes. It was done in the middle of the night at 1 a.m. And you guys want to see Antonio Gates. This is a player that I want to play with, which I haven't tested out yet, but it is out of position. This is kind of like sad, man, because Bobby Wagner, we pulled this card, and now we're about to get rid of him. I have no words. I really didn't want to do this, but I want to bring in fresh new players for you guys. So, next up, Antonio Gates, 99 overall. He's 6'4". And you already know I'm going to be using with this card. His stats are looking really good, and this is something that we haven't seen. Well, maybe you've seen them in different videos, but I haven't used this card at all. So this is going to be my first time going out there with middle linebacker Antonio Gates. That is it, guys. That's the only changes I'm going to make. Let's go ahead and tackle the first game of the episode. Like I said, if we win this one, we are headed to the playoffs. So I'm going to do my absolute best to not mess up in this game. First and 10 already. You got a wide open Mike Evans. He keeps both feet in bounds. A nice pickup there as we advance the chains. I want to see more of Andre Reed. Oh, Andre's there. Andre finds the end zone. What a pass from Aaron Rodgers. Boss, Andre Reed gets a touchdown here to start things off. Now he has Trent Richardson at fullback. I'm not going to lie, he was running fullback dive a lot. So that's something that we have to keep an eye out. That time it was a fake fullback dive, and Clinton Portis is going to lose some yards on 3rd and 7. Ooh, Josh dropped a wide open pick. He's taking a risk early on here with a minute remaining. Carson Palmer on 4th down. Mean Joe Green brings him down. And that is not a wise decision this early on in the game. It's going to be interesting to see what happens after that turnover. Rodgers dropping back. The new guy in town, Herman Moore. Rod Woodson just got destroyed. We have to take a look at that one more time. telling you, man. man, more is going to be a problem, for sure. You see, there's a minute remaining. On 1st and 10, he's going with a screen. Bruce Irvin is there with the interception. Man, my opponent technically is still not out of it, even though he had a horrible first half. He could still make something happen here. What a big hit right there by Antonio Gates. He has had a pretty decent debut here. I'm looking for that interception, though. I'm looking for that interception. Antonio Gates.
This defense is going to be any less superior in the second half than they were in the first. Well, Jim, they have everything.
I'm honestly really happy with the way that this team turned out, and it continues here. The effort that my players are showing is just, I'm just in tears right now. I just want to cry, bro. Like Andre Reed, that catch, that animation was just so beautiful. Moving forward, we're going to go ahead and get Mike Evans involved, and he picks up about 8 yards right there. Someone that we haven't seen much of today, Ezekiel Elliott, gets brought down, and we're just getting closer and closer to the goal line. Aaron Rodgers is going to scramble this one in, and now our lead is 21. I think it's safe to say that this is officially over and that we have clinched a playoff berth. Another potential interception by Antonio Gates. This one got deflected, and he has had such a presence in the middle of the field today. Carson Palmer dropping back. Look at how many white jerseys are there. Oh my. Oh my. Josh Norman tipped the ball, and if that got intercepted, it would have been such a dope animation. He goes for it on 4th down again. His receiver does not hang on to it. That was actually his tight end. So now another turnover, and you just see the body language of his players. The frustration just continues, and it has been the opposite for us today. What a touchdown. This game is really out of hand now. Still just the 3rd quarter, but I think we're close to being able to put this one in. My opponent had a rough day, but I still want to show this, man. He was able to put something up on the scoreboard, and I'm going to show this because it is Clinton Portis. He played for the Redskins. He went to the University of Miami, which is my favorite college, and I like that. I'm glad Clinton Portis put something up on the scoreboard. As you see right here, Antonio Cromartie with the finisher. That is how we ended up closing this game out, and you guys know we are now headed to the playoffs. That will be in the next episode, and I just love the atmosphere right now in the locker room. I love the note that we are ending the regular season off with. I think we already know who to use on offense. Andre Reed is going to be a big part of the playoffs. Our defense is looking as good as ever, and I really hope you guys enjoyed this gameplay. Thank you so much for supporting me. Thank you so much for supporting this series. Episode number 90 has come to an end. It's your boy AntoDaBoss. I am signing out.
Listen, momentum is on their side. When you have that going for you, keep the defense guessing at what you're going to do. So I think it's very important.
Throws it in the end zone. Touchdown. Late in the 1st quarter, and they're stretching their lead out. It looks like they have it in their minds to